cut out the 4 pieces for the front from the front and back bodice, and right now I want to create the neckline of the top part of the dress. So this depends on how deep you want your neckline to be. The total length of my neckline is 35 centimeters, and I want my neckline to fall down 30 centimeters. So I'm going to sew close 5 centimeters. So I'm going to go do that for both sides, and I'll come back to show you guys the next step. Make sure you're pinning the right sides together. So the right side of the fabric should be facing each other like so. So I already went ahead and sewed the this close. As you can see, it's really neatly done, and I also gave it a very good ironing. So please make sure you iron the neckline properly. And now you just want to sew it all the way down here like this. Went ahead and sew down the neckline, so the neckline is done. And what I did is I pinned the back and the front panel together, and now I'm going to sew it on the shoulders. So go ahead and sew it on the shoulder and make sure right sides together. And this, what I did here is, now I need to determine the width of the top. The bottom part of our dress, the top part of the skirt part is 60 centimeters. So we need to make the top this wide, 60. So I took 10 centimeters from this side and 10 centimeters from this side, and this middle is 60 centimeters. Now you want to go ahead and sew it here and sew it all the way also here. So I already went ahead and sew the shoulders and also sew it close. So this step is optional. If you want your sleeves to be this wide, you can don't just skip this step. But I don't want my sleeves to be this wide because I feel like the sleeve opening is way too wide. So I'm going to make mine smaller. So I think I'm going to make mine 20 centimeters open, I think, or 21 open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut a curve there so I have a smaller opening. So I'm just going to go from here like this and just cut it. And now my sleeve width is smaller, and now I'm just going to go ahead and sew it all the way down. And yeah, and then I'm going to look like this. And I also went ahead and hem the armhole at this point. So now the top part of the dress is done, and now we're going to work on the bottom part of the dress. So now we're going to start with the bottom part of the dress, which is the skirt part. So we're going to put it flat like this. So now you want to attach the pockets. So what you want to do is you're going to, I don't have my pins here, but you're going to measure from there 10 centimeters downwards like so, and you're going to place your pocket right there down like this, and then you're going to go ahead and sew it down like so, and then flip it back in like that. Then you're going to repeat the same step for the other side. Sew it down, flip it back, repeat the same step for the back panel of the skirt. As you can see, I already went ahead and sewed the pockets in place. So, and also iron it, so make sure you iron your pocket pieces properly. And now what you want to do is you just want to lay it like this, flat, right sides together like so. It's really easy. Take your time because you can see this fabric rolls up, so I'm going to take my time to really pin it properly. But just to tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew it like this down, sew it all the way, like sew the two pockets together like this, sew it like this, and then come down and sew everything close. So guys, now we're going to attach the bottom to the top, and we've done this several times. So now this is the bottom. The upper side needs to be turned to the wrong side, and the bottom skirt needs to be on the right side, and you're just going to pull it through like so, like this, and then you just want to make sure the sides are matching like this. I'm going to take the other side, mash it like so, and then you just want to wiggle it until it's like in, like this, so like this, and then you just want to sew it all the way around. Make sure you're sewing it at least 2 centimeters wide, because we're going to put elastic to make it ruche together. So don't sew it to make sure the space you open is at least 2 to 3 centimeters wide, because we're going to use that to create the casing for the elastic. As you can see, I already pinned the casing in place, so you just need to flip down the excess pieces I told you to leave at least when you're sewing. Take at least 1 to 2 centimeters. So now I already pinned it, and I leave an opening here so I can put the elastic afterward. And this is the elastic that we're using. So I'm done creating the casing. As you can see, the casing is already in there, and now I'm just going to insert the elastic. I've left an opening here, very small, and this is through this hole I'm going to insert the elastic. So what I do is I take my safety pin and I put it in my elastic like so. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. And this is the hole, so I'm going to put it through the hole like this. Ahead, and you can see the waist is already ruche like this, and then the elastic is out. What you want to do is you want to pin it and then zigzag stitch close the elastic. I'm just elastic in, and then you can close this opening here. And then the final step is you can make a rolled hem for the bottom part. So you're going to fold it once and fold it again and sew it all the way around, and our dress is done. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll come back to show you guys the finished look.